CBS News on the Hour, presented by Indeed.com. I'm Peter King in Orlando. Within the past hour, prosecutors have announced that they've dropped manslaughter charges against actor-producer Alec Baldwin, the fatal shooting on the set of his movie Rust. His correspondent Steve Futterman.
The decision to dismiss the charges comes after prosecutors say new evidence has emerged and they can't go ahead with Alec Baldwin's case. That new evidence reportedly involves modifications made to the gun before the shooting occurred. The modifications may have made it easier for the gun to go off. Meanwhile, the involuntary manslaughter charge against the film's weapons supervisor, Hannah Gutierrez Reed, remains, and prosecutors say Baldwin isn't necessarily off the hook. It's possible charges against him could be refiled. Steve Futterman, CBS News.
A day before Earth Day, President Biden has just announced a new White House office to deal with the environment. CBS's Stephen Portnoy is there.
The president's order establishes an Office of Environmental Justice within the White House, and it tasks all federal agencies making environmental justice a priority.
This is about people's health.
Mr. Biden cited one example, clean energy provisions in the Inflation Reduction Act aimed at reducing air pollution near ports. He chided Republicans for their efforts to repeal the bill.
Imagine turning your back on all those moms and dads living in towns poisoned by pollution and telling them, sorry, you're on your own.
Stephen Portnoy, CBS News, the White House.
The anti-abortion protester you're about to hear is outside the Supreme Court waiting for a ruling on whether or not an abortion pill should stay on the market.
The new drug cartel isn't fentanyl coming in across our southern borders, but it's chemical abortion pills coming in.
CBS's Jan Crawford says it's unusual for the High Court to consider this case this quickly.
The justices like for these issues to proceed in the normal process, and that would be to let the lower courts examine it, look at the record, and then they have all the arguments that are more fully developed. So then when it comes to the Supreme Court, which I suspect it will down the road, then they've got a really complete record.
That ruling expected before midnight tonight Eastern Time. At a meeting of allies in Germany, Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin says the U.S. will start training Ukrainian forces on how to use and maintain Abrams tanks in the coming weeks as it tries to get them out of the battlefield. Austin also addressed the former Lee's secret document that showed up on social media earlier this month.
I take this issue very seriously, and we will continue to work closely and respectfully with our deeply valued allies and partners.
On Wall Street at the close, the Dow gained 22 points and the NASDAQ gained 13. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dash Cam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.